Hi, everybody. Welcome again to Ivy English. I'm Bruce.
I'm Angela.
And I'm Wesley.
We start this month with our vocabulary test. Number 1, many celebrities and fans blank LeBron James on breaking the NBA's all-time scoring record, a feat that was previously achieved in 1984 by former NBA player Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Well, we've got two basketball players here who became very famous because of their uncommonly great skills in the sport of basketball. And when they become that famous, we can call them celebrities. But what we're looking here for is what would these celebrities, in this case, not necessarily only basketball people who are famous, but movie stars, record makers, and so on, music makers, they can be celebrities too. And of course, the fans, the people who follow the games that LeBron James plays, and it's a kind of hero worship. We call it hero worship. There's someone who does something so wonderful that every game that they possibly can, they will listen to or watch or go to see. Anyway, so these people do what to LeBron James when he broke the old basketball record for the most score? Financed, disturbed, congratulated, or guaranteed him. Well, of course, it will be C, congratulated. You tell people that you're very happy for them and you admire them and you give them your best wishes when we congratulate each other. Many celebrities and fans congratulated LeBron James on breaking the NBA's all-time scoring record, a feat that was previously achieved in 1984 by former NBA player Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And I should mention that this word feat means it's something very, very difficult to do. It's not something even if you're good at something every day, it doesn't mean necessarily you are the best ever at something. So if you have a very difficult thing to do, we call that a feat, especially if you do it.
好，所以这个 feat 在这里它是壮举的意思，就是很不容易的事情，好，一个很重要的功绩，好，一种 achievement。好，所以这个句子他说呢，很多名人 celebrities， 还有呢这个球迷，好，这个粉丝 fans， 他们怎么样呢？那我们这里要选的是 C， 好，因为这是一个英文很常见的一个语块 ，you congratulate someone on something， 所以就是因为这件事情恭喜这个人，名人球迷都恭喜 LeBron James， 恭喜他怎么样呢？他打破了 breaking 那个 NBA 的 all time， 就是空前的，就是一直以来他的 scoring record 就是得分的记录，所以他打破了个 NBA 有史以来的得分记录。那同位语告诉你这是一个壮举 a feat that was previously achieved， 早先他有人达到这样的一个壮举是在1984年，是前 NBA 的这个球员就是卡里姆阿布都贾巴他所完成的，所以这题我们选 congratulated。那 A financed 就是向谁提供资金或者资助，不对。 B disturbed 是干扰或者扰乱也不对，这两个字后面大概都不会加 on 加动名词。那第四个选项呢 guarantee 保证，这个通常也不会说 guarantee 某人 on something， 所以呢我们要选 C congratulated。
Number 2, after years of preparation, the nation built a blank army that could defend its people from any foreign invasion. So if you want to defend your people, or the nation wants to defend its people, it means they want to protect them. Protect them from what? From any foreign invasion. Any means doesn't matter from where, who, or what. Any one of these, any of these foreign invasions, we need to protect ourselves from them. An invasion is when somebody comes in with an army into your country and says, this is ours now. That's an invasion. So what kind of army could defend its people from any and all invasions? A hasty army, one that was very quickly and terribly put together? No. A mighty army, an army that is full of strength and power? Probably yes. A plenty army, that is not a thing. You can't put those words together. A stormy army. I don't know, could you have a stormy army? I mean, stormy just means full of storms. That's weird, don't use it.
Yeah,
Choose B. After years of preparation, the nation built a mighty army that could defend its people from any foreign invasion.
好，所以 after years of preparation， 经过多年的准备，那这个国家呢，他们建立了 built 一个怎么样的军队啊？那这个军队它可以怎么样呢？军队可以 defend 防御 its people， 防卫它的人民。那 from 就是不受什么的侵略，好，所以 you defend someone from something， 就是保护这个人不受那个 something 的侵害。所以呢，他这个部队它是可以抵御、可以防御他的人民免受 any foreign invasion， 不必受到任何外国的侵略。invasion 是侵略，所以我们要选的当然是 B 选项 mighty， 就是强大的，有一个强大的军队。那 A 选项 hasty 是很仓促的、很轻率的。一个仓促组成的军队大概没办法打仗，所以不对。C plenty 它是表示很多的意思，那你说一个很多的军队，那数量多不一定能打仗，所以这个也不对。那 D stormy 就是有风暴的，那也很奇怪，有风暴的军队，英文没有这样的一个 collocation， 所以都不对。
However, an army can storm the defenses of another army.
Oh, yeah.
So as a verb, we could use it, but certainly not as an adjective. It sounds quite funny if you try to talk about a stormy army.
Yeah, storm 一个 enemy 就是表示突袭他，而且好像有感觉是席卷一样，就突袭他，而且把对方打败了。
Okay, next item, number 3. The factory workers were given blank to speed up production in order to complete the shipment by next week. Our choices: A, punishments, B, developments, C, examinations, or D, instructions. So we have a factory with workers and they produce things, but maybe there's a very special case. They need to speed up their production in order to complete the shipment, to prepare everything to send to the buyer by next week. So they were given what to speed up production? Punishments. That's not going to work. Developments is vague at best. Examinations, factory workers don't usually have to take tests before they try to produce things in order to sell. But instructions does work, because if you're going to speed up production, you're going to have to do something in a different way, a better way probably than you had been doing. But you have to be told how to do that, and that's where instructions comes in. The factory workers were given instructions to speed up production in order to complete the shipment by next week.
好，所以工厂的工人 the factory workers 他们怎么样 They were given instruction to do something. 他们接到了指示要做什么事情，所以我们要选的答案是 instructions. 好，那接受指示要 speed up production, 加速他们的生产 speed up 就是加速，那目的是 in order to complete the shipment, 那完成出货shipment 就是装运货物，那在这里就是指他们有一批货物要出货，所以要赶快加速生产来完成这一批货物。好，那什么时候要完成呢？ By next week 这个下周之前下周要出货之前要赶快加速生产。好，所以我们选 instructions。 那 A 选项 punishments 是处罚， B developments 是发展， C examinations 是考试，放在这里都不对，我们选 instructions。
Number 4, as soon as the police received a report about the suspect's location, they blank surrounded the building he was hiding in and arrested him without a struggle. So if you surround a building, it means that you cover all of the exits. So the person inside cannot leave. If you arrest somebody, it means that under the law, you take them into legal custody. And without a struggle means that nobody really had to fight too much about it. He was like, okay, I'm arrested. What's a suspect, by the way? It's someone that people think, most importantly, the police think, has committed a crime. We can't say the criminal because they haven't been proved to commit it, so we only call them the suspect. Okay, so the word we want here has nothing to do with these words, though, really. It's about time. Because as soon as the police received a report about the suspect's location, so as soon as they got this information, they surrounded the building. How did they surround the building in terms of time? Because that's what we're talking about here. A, promptly. Promptly means immediately. So I'm sure this is our answer. B, visually. You can't visually surround anything that's weird. In art, you could have one case, but in this sentence, it makes no sense. You could clumsily surround the building. That's definitely a thing you could do. You could do it badly. And you could loyally surround the building. You could do it out of a feeling of loyalty. But as I pointed out, we're talking about time here, so the only one that has anything to do with time is A, promptly, so choose A. As soon as the police received a report about the suspect's location, they promptly surrounded the building he was hiding in and arrested him without a struggle.
好，所以 as soon as 一旦这个警方接到了一个 report 关于这个 the suspect's location 关于这个嫌犯的位置，他们立刻就很快的就 surrounded 包围这个 building 这个建筑物，所以我们要选的是 A promptly 就是 quickly 很快的包围这个建筑。那这个建筑是什么样的建筑呢？是 he was hiding in he was hiding in 就表示这个 suspect 他躲藏的那个建筑叫做 the building he was hiding in。然后呢，警方就 arrested him 逮捕了他 without a struggle 就是没有什么争斗，没有什么挣扎你可以翻成不费吹灰之力，所以我们要选 A 很快地 promptly。 那 B 是 visually 视觉上面的， C clumsily 是很笨拙的， D loyally 是很忠诚的那不管你是视觉上还是笨拙的还是忠诚的包围他都没有办法逮捕他，这个意义上不对，而且通常英文也不会这样讲，所以我们选 A。
Okay, number 5.The blank of peanuts in the cake caused Amanda to develop a rash after she had a bite because she was allergic to peanuts. Okay, this sentence tells us that poor Amanda has an allergy. She is allergic to peanuts. She ate a piece of cake and did not realize that the cake was made with peanuts. And so she had what we call an allergic reaction.Her body fought having the peanuts in the system, and that makes a person sick. So what should we use here? The blank of peanuts. A, decrease. B, capture. C, presence. Or D, storage. Well, if there's a decrease, that's probably a good thing. None is best, of course, but it doesn't really work here. Capture cannot be used at all.Presence looks good because it means that there are, or in this case, were peanuts in the cake. So that fits. But storage of peanuts? I wouldn't want to store my peanuts in a cake because cake doesn't last that long. So we will choose presence. The presence of peanuts in the cake caused Amanda to develop a rash after she had a bite because she was allergic to peanuts.
好，所以我们看到the 什么东西 of peanuts in the cake， 那我们当然选 presence 存在，就是这个蛋糕里面有花生的存在，也就是它里面有花生那这样的一件事情 caused 使得 Amanda to 让她怎么样呢cause someone to do something， 她让 Amanda 她 develop a rash， 这个 rash 就是疹子，那这个地方各位可以把它联想起来，中文讲起疹子，那个起在英文里面就是可以用 develop 这个字。好，所以 develop a rash 就是起了疹子因为他过敏。好，那在他怎么样之后就起疹子呢？ She had a bite， 他吃了一口之后就起疹子了。为什么呢？当然因为 she was allergic to to be allergic to 就是对什么过敏，他对花生过敏所以我们选 presence。 那 A 选项 decrease 是减少， B capture 是捕获或者抓捕， D storage 是储存带到这个句子里面你会发现意思都讲不通所以我们要选的是 presence。Number
6. Hundreds of buildings blank after Turkey was badly shaken by a 7.8 magnitude earthquake, leading to tens of thousands of people dead or injured. Okay, if you're injured, it means you're hurt in some way. A magnitude is a word that talks about the size of it. Hundreds of buildings did what after Turkey was badly shaken? Well, what do buildings often do in earthquakes? Or what have they done in the past in earthquakes? Did they A, frown? Were they sad about it? Did they B, dodge? They dodged. They dodged what? How can you dodge an earthquake? Dodge means to get out of the way of something. Prospered. They did better. No. Collapsed. They fell down and fell apart. That's our answer, D. Hundreds of buildings collapsed after Turkey was badly shaken by a 7.8 magnitude earthquake.Leading to tens of thousands of people dead or injured.
好 hundreds of buildings 就是数百栋的房屋数以百计的房屋怎么样呢？我们选 D collapsed 就是倒塌了啊，因为它讲的是地震哈，在什么时候倒塌呢？在这个土耳其 was badly shaken by， 它被摇得很厉害，被什么人摇得很厉害呢？一个 7.8 magnitude earthquake， 就是规模 7.8 的地震。这个 magnitude 本来就是指大小或者巨大的意思，它指的是规模。好，所以一个规模 7.8 的地震晃动了土耳其，导致数百栋房屋倒塌。那 leading to 导致了，同时它也导致了 tens of thousands of 就是数万的 people。那怎么样呢？要么就是 dead， 要么就是 injured 受伤。那其他选项我们看一下 A frowned 是皱眉头，好，地震来的建筑皱个眉头啊，没这回事。这个 B dodged 就是躲闪或者是避开，那建筑不会跑，它也没办法躲。C prospered 是繁荣昌盛，那不可能，地震来了这个建筑不可能很繁荣很昌盛，所以 A、B、C 都不对，我们选 D。
Number 7. The clip about a young customer licking a soy sauce bottle at a sushi restaurant went viral on the internet, which damaged the restaurant's blank and caused customers to stay away. Okay, the clip about a young customer, this is some information, visual information, and this young customer was licking a soy sauce bottle. Yuck. Licking is to use your tongue to taste or moisten something. This is in a sushi restaurant. Well, it went viral on the internet. As disgusting as this is, people said, wow, look at this, and they sent it to all their friends, and you know the rest. And that damaged the restaurant's blank and caused customers to stay away. Would it be promotion, reputation, distribution, or contribution? Here we have 4 shuns. Certainly not promotion, that is to make something better. Distribution is to send things around. Contribution is something given in order to make something better, but this is definitely worse. So what is damaged is the reputation, the name or fame of the restaurant. So choose B. The clip about a young customer licking a soy sauce bottle at a sushi restaurant went viral on the internet, which damaged the restaurant's reputation and caused customers to stay away.
好 ，the clip 就是一段影片。那什么样的一段影片呢？是关于一个年轻的顾客 licking， 他舔一个 soy sauce， 就是酱油 bottle 瓶，好，他舔这个酱油瓶，在一家 sushi 的这个寿司的餐厅里面舔酱油瓶，这样的一段影片怎么样呢？主动词在这里 went viral， 就是在疯传 on the internet， 在网络上疯传。那这件事情 which 就是指在网络上疯传这个影片呢 damaged 它损害了这个餐厅的 reputation， 我们选 B， 损害了它的名声，而且呢造成了顾客 to stay away 就是退避三舍，大家看到这个都不去那个餐厅了，所以餐厅损失惨重。好，所以我们要选 reputation。 A promotion 是促销或者宣传， C distribution 是分配或者分发， D contribution 是贡献，所以都不对，我们要选 reputation， 它 damaged the restaurant's reputation.
Number 8. The common goal that blank and motivates the members of the organization is to pursue freedom. A worthy and noble goal. Now, what's our word here? It's a verb of some kind. We have a chain of verbs. We're doing something, it does something and motivates the members of the organization to pursue freedom. So we've got folds, it puts them in half. Weeds, it takes out the plants you don't want. It mends, it fixes something. How about binds? It pulls together or ties together or attaches in some way. Can you bind and motivate the members of an organization? You can, because if you bind members, you're making them feel closer to each other. And if you motivate them, you're making them feel like they want to do this. So this is a word that works. The common goal that binds and motivates the members of the organization is to pursue freedom.
好，所以呢 the common goal 就是共同的目标，这个共同目标怎么样 that 就是指这共同目标，这个目标怎么样 binds 我们要选的是 bind 这个字，它本来是捆绑的意思，但在这里就使它团结 to unite 的意思，所以这个目标它可以 unite 也可以 motivate 可以给予动机，可以激励，它可以团结 the members of the organization 团结这个组织的成员，也可以激励他们给他们动机。那这样的一个 common goal 是什么呢？ is to pursue freedom 是追求自由。好，所以我们要选的是 binds。 那 A 选项 folds 是折叠，这个 folds the member of the organization 很奇怪。weeds 是为什么什么除草，这也很奇怪，跟人没有关系。那 mends 就是 repair 修理修补，所以都不对，我们选 binds。
Number 9. The New Year's celebrations gathered a blank number of people because it was the first public event held after the pandemic-related regulations eased. So this is the first New Year's celebrations being held after the pandemic-related regulations about wearing masks and staying away from other people and so on. Ease, that means softened or was reduced. So New Year's is a time to celebrate and have a good time. So the celebrations gathered a blank number of people. Would it be desperate? They have to do this. Minimum, the least possible number. Tremendous. That makes more sense because people feel like partying. Constructive number of people. I don't even know what that means. Definitely choose tremendous, a great number. The New Year's celebrations gathered a tremendous number of people because it was the first public event held after the pandemic-related regulations eased.
好，所以新年的 celebrations 庆祝活动 gathered 它聚集了我们要选 tremendous a tremendous number of people 就是很大量的人 tremendous 就是巨大的意思，在这里修饰那个 number， 所以这个新年庆祝活动呢聚集了很多的人，为什么呢？因为它是第一个 public event 公开的活动 that was held 就是被举办的一个公开活动，是什么样的情况下被举办呢？是在这个 pandemic related 和疫情相关的 regulations 一些规定 eased 就是松绑放松之后，所以疫情的相关规定松绑以来第一次办的公开活动。好，所以我们要选的是 tremendous。 那 A 选项 desperate 是很严重的或者不顾一切的绝望的，不管怎么样都不合这里。 B minimum 是最小的。 D constructive 是有建设性的，放到这个句子都不对，我们只能选 tremendous。
Number 10. The department manager's presentation came to an blank end when the secretary came into the meeting room and asked the CEO to answer an urgent call. So urgent means very, very important and very, very needs to be taken care of right now. That was not good grammar, but you get my point. So urgent means take care of it now. So, of course, his presentation or her presentation came to an end. A presentation is when you stand in front of people and tell them about a thing, usually with the help of a PowerPoint or some kind of screen. So the thing that she was doing came to an end. It suddenly stopped because she received an urgent call. So what kind of end did it come to? Most likely a sudden end because there is nothing gradual about an urgent call. So A, abrupt. Abrupt means sudden. So that's our answer. B, exotic just means weird and not from your usual place. Intact means not broken. And ultimate means the best, the most amazing. So yeah, choose A. The department manager's presentation came to an abrupt end when the secretary came into the meeting room and asked the CEO to answer an urgent call.
好，所以这个部门的 managers 这个经理他的 presentation 他的报告 came to an 什么样的 end， 就是它是怎么样的结束呢？那我们选 A abrupt 就突然的意外的，那这是英文常见的一个语块。好 came to an abrupt end 就突然之间就结束了。那为什么会突然结束呢？因为这个时候呢，这个 secretary 秘书 came into the meeting room， 他进到会议室，然后呢要求这个 CEO 就是执行长呢 to answer an urgent call， 来接一通很紧急的电话。 urgent 是紧急的，所以 ask someone to do something， 他请这个 CEO 接一个紧急电话，所以他的部门经理的报告就突然结束了，所以我们选 abrupt。 那 B exotic 是有异国风情的奇异的，这个很奇怪，不对。那 intact 是完整无缺的，这个也不对。D ultimate 是终极的，都不对，我们选 abrupt。
Okay, that's it for today's lesson.
Bye-bye.